welcome back to Circle of Hopes
Kids time?
I think there may have been a birthday this week and even a camping trip.
Camping!
So why don't we take a look and see what you guys have been up to this week.
Hit it!
Are you beatboxing?
Hey, I did all that one breath!
Yeah.
Hey, I did all that one breath!
Go! Good save. Storminess. Peaceful sleeping. A boat. Jesus, me, and you. We've been learning so much about how God is with us in our storms. Real storms and even just bad times that feel like storms. I have a story for you about somebody who went through some bad times. Have you ever felt bad? Have you ever felt like you're going to always feel bad and it's never going to get better? Well, this guy did, so let's read it and let's see if he really did always feel bad. The bad seed. I am a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, "That seed is so bad." When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, "There goes a bad seed." But I can hear them. I have very good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I am late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands or my feet.
Stinky.
I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. You know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun, and we were close. But then the petals dropped, and our flower drooped. It's kind of a blur. I remember a bag, and everything went dark. And then, a giant. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed and I hollered, "Ah! Patooey!" But I was spit out at the last possible second. I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. And when I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. A bad seed, that's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a soda can. I didn't care, and it suited me. Until recently. I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're so used to being bad, but I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also say thank you, and I say please, and I smile, and I hold doors open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad, sometimes I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking, maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that. The end. Wow, it seemed like his storm did stop. But I noticed that it stopped slowly. It didn't stop right away. Some bad stuff was still happening. I wonder if the storm that Jesus was in on his boat stopped slowly like that. Like maybe there was still a few big waves or a few loud booms of thunder, and it wasn't just silent immediately. You know what? When storms come fast or slow and they end fast or slow, where is God in all of that?
He's with us.
God is with us in those storms. And do you know how I know that? One way I know is actually that the Bible says it. In this great letter to us from God, there's a part that says, God is our refuge. That also means safe place. So God is our safe place and our strength. He is always ready to help us when we're in trouble.
That's cool.
You know what else? That verse in the Bible could also be part of a song. So let's take this time to sing and celebrate that God is with us in our troubles.
You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. Can we do that again? You gotta sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. Let's try to hum. You gotta hum. You gotta hum when the Spirit says hum. You gotta hum when the Spirit says hum. When the Spirit says hum, you gotta hum right along. You gotta hum when the Spirit says hum. Let's try clapping. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. When the Spirit says clap, you gotta clap right along. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. Let's try swimming. One of the most important questions I have, how can you swim without water? You gotta swim when the Spirit says swim. You gotta swim when the Spirit says swim. When the Spirit says swim, you gotta swim right along. You gotta swim when the Spirit says swim. This one's my favorite. You gotta stomp. I live down in South Philly, so I want to hear all the stomping. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. When the Spirit says stomp, you gotta stomp right along. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. You gotta sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing.
Well, I'm so glad we could be together today. Maybe this week you could ask God for help when you have a storm and tell someone what that was like for you. So
I might feel bad.
The storms might feel bad. So I look forward to being together next week. So send in some pictures so we know what's going on. Bye-bye.
Bye, 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 bye.